But what if it all was working in your favor? I'm Sophia. Here we talk about how to trust yourself again, how to have a life that feels as good on the inside as it looks on the outside. Welcome. I'm so happy you are here. Welcome back to another episode show. We haven't really figured that part out yet. So today I want to talk about what if we adopted that belief? I know I'm sitting in this chair and I know I'm the one, recording this video, and then we'll upload it. And for my subscribers and whoever else may see this video, life is just lifing, and how we show up, how we deal with it has a direct effect on how our life goes. I fully believe that because I've seen it enough times to know that this is kind of how it works, that our thoughts, our beliefs shape life and how it goes for us. I'm not saying everything. I'm saying notice your thoughts, notice how you feel, and then notice what happens after that. And you will find that it's no shock when you connect the dots. Do you remember that game? Do you remember connecting the dots? Oh my God, I used to love that as a kid. That's so interesting. And I think that's no coincidence that I still, to this day, love to connect the dots. Here's the thing. I think we end up where we're supposed to, and we may not understand it, and we may not understand why or for how long is it going to be this way. Are we going to be doing this thing or in this place or feeling this way, right? I know that what we think about it makes such a difference. It makes all the difference. Because if we're thinking, negative thoughts, old programming maybe, like, well, this is just life and it's hard and it sucks and look what happens and why did this happen? And there's been so much sadness lately and life and beautiful things and pregnancies that I heard of. And I see pregnant women all the time. I feel like everywhere I look, I see pregnant women. It's so beautiful. No matter where life takes you, adopting the belief, but more than that, the knowing, but more than that, the certainty that life is always working out for you will work in your favor. It just will. And I don't mean like just say it, but you want to fully get behind it. Like, just what would it feel like to really live your life that way? What would it feel like to feel? I'm working on this myself. Working on this myself currently. That's why I wanted to share it with you, because I'm noticing on the days where I fully have that playing in the background of my mind, like everything's working out for me. Everything is working out for me. And I'm obviously doing things like living life, right? Doing the normal things that I usually do as a mom, as a wife, as a business owner, and so much more than that too. Yeah, so much more than that. Like, we affect everyone we come into contact with. We even, like, our energy affects each other, just walking by each other. So imagine like actually touching, shaking hands, saying hello, looking each other in the eyes, genuinely asking each other, like, how are you? It's good to see you. Like, these things are no small things. I think we take them for granted. Back to what if it's all working out for you? I know that there's some aspect of your life that you can apply this. What if it's working out for you and, you want to work your way up? Ideally, so you can actually use this to your benefit, because I promise you it will benefit you. It will shift things around. And try to connect the dots. Just like try to remember, because you can connect the dots, but remember to connect the dots. When I'm thinking this and then I'm feeling this occurs. Notice what comes up. Is it a rash? Is it acne? Is it anxiety? Is it love? Is it praise? Is it joy? Is it laughter? It all stems back to your thoughts and your feelings. right? And your thoughts affect your feelings. We know this, right? Maybe we don't, but your thoughts affect your feelings. If we are always thinking, everything is working out for me, even if it doesn't make sense, even if it looks like someone just hit my car, how is this working out for me? Find the good, find what worked for you. Well, we all survived. No one got hurt. I have car insurance. It's a car. We can replace it. Like most things are an inconvenience. You know what I mean? If we know how to handle things and we're just like, we can trust ourselves to handle things and know that we're capable, everything is figure outable. Like these things that happen that are like, that slow us down or just come up out of nowhere. Like life is going to happen, right? Life is always lifing. But can we take the good with the bad? Can we know that life isn't over? Can we know that like this is just a little hump? We're going to get past this. You know what I mean? Notice the good. Again, this is not the easiest thing for me every single day. Some days I have a really hard time thinking this way, right? And then my feelings follow and I notice it after, sometimes during. I'm like, oh, this is why I'm feeling this way. Because look what I was thinking about, and I can piece it together and it makes perfect sense. And it also makes perfect sense when I'm thinking good thoughts. I'm thinking thoughts that feel good, thoughts that fuel me and not drain me. We always have this choice. And I think it's such a good refresher and reminder. It's just not enough to know these things, It's not enough to just say that you know these things. You want to apply them. You want to utilize these tools. So thankfully, I have all the tools that I need to regulate my nervous system, to find limiting beliefs and and patterns and old programming so I can understand it, and then we reprogram it, and then we embody the new way of being, right? We know change is more than possible, right? Science has proved this. Change is more than possible. So the lie that so many of us were saying for so long, he is who he is, she is who she is, take it where it comes from. They are who they are. It's their nature, whatever. They can all change. Let's not take that from them. Let's bless them with our words and say, like, at any given point, they can change. You can come from an awful past, dark past, and you can turn it all around. I've seen it happen many, many times. So it's more than possible. And why wouldn't you go use the rest of your time here, use the rest of your life to live your best life, to find what lights you up, to find what fulfills you, to heal, and more than that, become who you want to be, become who you've always wanted to be, become who you came here to be, right? What if you could be the woman you wanted to be? What if you could be the entrepreneur you've always wanted to be, or beyond your wildest dreams? Maybe there's things that you've said, like, I wish I could be a mom, or I wish I could have that beautiful family life. You can. You absolutely can, or have my own business, financial freedom, whatever it is, you absolutely can. Unless you're looking for evidence of this, you're not going to see it, like quite literally. And if you do, you're going to chalk it up to like, oh, that's very rare. That's not for me. That's for them, but that's not possible for me. And here's the thing. We have this thing, right? This filter system in our brains that's called the reticular activating system. It would be too much to just process every single thing we see and hear all day long. So thankfully we have this, and it filters out whatever you have at some point in time deemed unimportant to you, right? So if that's true love, you won't even see it because your mind is filtering it out, and you won't see it. You won't really experience it. So love could literally be all around you, and it is. And you'll only see the bad. You'll only see the failed marriages, the people breaking up, all the sadness in the world. Like, you literally have to work with your mind to look for the good just until you're programming your mind and your filter system to stop filtering it out and filtering out the things that you don't want to see, but you're in charge. So the one way to do that is you fill your mind happy things with things that you want in your life. So look for pictures. Maybe put it in the background of your phone of whatever it is that you want, right? Be it success, marriage, family, children, traveling, whatever it is. But get clear on what you want, because the mind doesn't need perfection. It just needs direction. So you have to really know what you want and start guiding your mind towards it. So you start looking at pictures, like I said, videos, movies, shows, wedding tapes, whatever, of what you want, right? Start finding people who have created closely to what it would look like in your like dream picture perfect reality, right? Just get in their world somehow. Like learn, I'm not saying like go and stalk them, but like if they have a social media, let's say, like there's so many content creators now, there's so many coaches out there now. Find one that speaks to you, you know, and see the way that they think, see what's become true for them, and know that it maybe wasn't always like this. Like they worked to get there. They had some stuff to work through and work past. And it's like I always say, it's not about becoming someone new. Like your best self, your best life isn't far away. It's really not far away. So hear me when I say that. It's within you already. It's just think of it as like clearing out all the junk that has dimmed your light, you know? So we're just like taking all that junk out and getting to your authentic self, which is freaking magnificent. It's how you get to live your life should you choose it. But these things are more than possible. And again, a great way to start is everything is working out for me. I may not know how, but somehow, some way this is working in my favor and for my good. How many times have you seen, in hindsight, hindsight's 2020. How many times have you seen things work out, not in the moment, but after the fact, right? You look back and you're like, oh, now I get it. This and this had to happen, even though I wouldn't have chosen it, but it had to happen for me to get here, or for me to meet this person, or for me to introduce these two people, or, like there's a higher purpose and we can't see God's eye view. So I often try to remember that. What if it's all working for you? Even the things that aren't ideal. What if it would have been worse? What if you were saved? What if you were protected during the inconvenience of an accident? You may have a whole team of angels and God protecting you at all times and wanting the best for you. But if you don't believe in them, they can't really help you, right? What you believe to be true for you will be true for you. That is the way that it works. And what I have found, I'm going to leave you with this. And again, you might filter this right out and not even hear this part. And I know because I've went back and listened to old courses that I've invested in and old YouTube videos even that I have saved. And I remember like I was just at a completely different place in my life and in my mind. Like I was thinking differently. I was reacting differently. I was reacting instead of responding. And when I was doing that, I couldn't even hear all the freaking magic in the course or in the video. It's like you hear it, but you don't really digest it. It kind of like bounces right off of you. That's your filter system working, for what you trained it for, probably unknowingly, and you can train it for what you want now. That's the great news. Again, we do this by familiarizing ourselves, our minds, saturating it and drenching it with what you actually want for your life. I don't think you're going to find it on the news. You may find it on Pinterest. You may find, depending on what you want, find expanders, find people who are even a few steps ahead of you and just get in their world. Just get in their world, play their stuff, Listen to what they're saying. Listen to their tone, their energy behind what they're saying. Feel it. Everything is working out for you. It's always working out for me. This is my new mantra. I'm not going to apologize. I'm just going to give you a heads up if you're in my intimate world that you will be hearing this from me, because anything you say, I'm going to respond with everything's working out for you, because this is what I'm saturating myself with currently. And I want my children to pick this up, and I sure want my husband to pick this up as well. Everything is working out for you. Comment below. Everything is working out for me. And bless the next person that comes after you, and everyone that comments on this, everyone that sees this, everyone that I come across today, everyone I speak with today. Bless yourself and bless others. How beautiful is that? What a beautiful thing to do today. Talk about accomplished. I hope this landed. If it didn't, play it some more, and it will. It eventually will sink in. So that, the thing is you want to get through the barrier of the conscious mind into the subconscious. And that we do with repetition and through hypnosis. And we have those in all of my courses because they are scientifically proven to work. This is what we do here. I hope you utilize this really beautiful, powerful, immensely powerful saying. Everything is working out for me. Everything is working out for me. It's all working out for me. If you can say it when you're really frustrated, when you're really annoyed, when you really cannot from any angle see how this whatever happening is working out for you, you are ahead of the game. Okay? You are winning, is what you're doing. You are a winner. 2 thumbs up. Okay? You got this. Comment, like, subscribe. It really helps my channel, and I would really appreciate that. So yeah, check out my courses at sophial.com. I love you. Have an amazing day. Everything is working out for you. So it's going to be an amazing day, obviously.